LEGO has produced some killer Ninjago mechs. And some of them are just amazing. You'd think that nothing could top them. But the latest mech from Ninjago, the Twin Titan mechs, mate, we just might have the best LEGO mech set right here. This one is incredible. Let's take a closer look. We'll start off with my personal favorite of the two. It's Kai's mech. That stunning dark red color really shines alongside the white and the gold. And then these golden wrist blades. How sick are these? Looking at them from the top, you can see that they have this face decoration built into the design. How clever. Yeah, it's pretty easy to pose these claws in some pretty awesome ways. The mech is so wonderfully expressive, with excellent maneuverability and posability. I love the fact that the set also comes with a stand that allows you to put the mech on top, and then you can put it in all sorts of crazy poses. You can really feel that Gundam inspiration. I feel like we've had a lot of that in recent Ninjago sets, and honestly, I think it's made for so many good mechs. I hope we continue to see this. I love the waist armor here as well. The simple little substructure that, perfectly covers up the waist and creates a design that is relatively gap-free. And thanks to the help of some mixel joints, it's really easy for this to move when you articulate it. Really robust armor that's flexible and works with the movement of the limbs. Man, I love to see that. And you can say the same for this knee. This chunky armor piece looks so good. This element is actually, somewhat old. It first released back in 2011, and it was used as a windscreen. You continued to see this as windscreens in a lot of sets. It's really nice to see it being used for something a bit different. But yeah, this takes advantage of the natural gap at the back of the piece. And once again, the leg movement is not affected by this armor. When you bend it, it just bends into the gap. So seamless, so pretty. Now, you might be looking at these upper legs and thinking to yourself, have I seen this before? Well, technically, yes. This leg construction is very similar to what we saw on Kai's Fire Knight mech, the one that came out in 2025. I love this design. I'm happy to see it popping up again. It's wonderfully flexible, it's robust, it's strong, and it's got that neat little swivel. This is a design that I probably will take into some sort of future Bionicle mock. It's really good. And this face, oh, it's rad. That kind of gold unicorn horn. And then one of these teeth plate pieces. I've always liked a design like this. It reminds me of Optimus Prime and his, face plate. It just looks cool. The blaster on the back looks sick. Dude, this mech is awesome. Everything about it is peak. I guess maybe the back is a little bit bare. Maybe a little bit more dark red armor would have looked nice here, but it doesn't bother me too much. All in all, a perfect mech. But before we take a look at the next one that comes in the set, let's take a cheeky peek at the minifigures. The set includes Jin and Mira, two upcoming characters from the Ninjago Legends Duskfall series. And they look sick. Mira's hair with the braid, and Jin's mask with the horns, giving some subtle Daredevil vibes. But each one of them comes with an exciting new element, an interesting new sheath. This is how it attaches onto the legs. And the beautiful thing is, the set comes with 3. I am so excited by this. The last time LEGO gave us some sort of sheath was around the time that we got LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean sets. You can see one of them here. These pieces, well, they're so good. I use them a lot to enhance castle figures. Yeah, but unfortunately this piece is now retired. But the fact that we're now getting a modern equivalent, heck yeah. You can also swap out Mira and Jin's face for Kai and Mia's faces. I love that LEGO gave us a couple extra pieces so that we can turn 2 minifigures into 4. They didn't have to do that, but they did it for us. Oh yeah, and then one more fun detail. The stand that you can use to, pose the mech. It does have a little place down below where you can store the swords. That way, when the minifigures are riding inside, You don't have random swords lying around that you're probably gonna lose. You see, this is a small detail, but one that I really appreciate. Also included is an Oni warrior. Such a sick design. He looks good with the helmet and without. The helmet is a little different to what I expected. It's more of a mask that rests over the top of the face. I thought it would be more of like an actual headpiece that goes, you know, fully over the head. But no, it's quite an exotic piece. But okay, over to Nia's mech. The rough structure is fairly similar to what we see on Kai's mech, but the armor isn't as bulky. Still, you know, many of the highlights of the previous mech are also the highlights right here. Like the waist. Totally different armor, but again, when you pose and move the legs, the armor moves along with it. Sweet. Now this mech boasts a pretty sizable staff, which is a lot of fun to pose and play with. And I like these hands, especially these like 1x1 pyramid pieces. You can totally see that being used as a weapon to enhance the punches. Ah, but the coolest touch, these jet engines. They look so sick. I love seeing this golden ring piece. This is an element that has been around since 2012. And I don't know, it always looks cool no matter how it's used. I like it. These stickers are also pretty rad, and you know, I know, people don't always love stickers, but actually I think the stickers really enhance this set. I think it would look a little naked without them. Anyway, the jets, they look good from the front, but even better from the back. And it's nice that these like boat studs right here on the back itself, well, it makes it look like it's got another set of boosters. Yeah man, this mech is wonderful. Once again, it poses so well, and when you put it on the stand, it poses even better. God, I love dark blue. What a good color. What a good mech. What a good set. But mate, we haven't even gotten to the best part. The mechs have an extra layer of customization. Those back attachments, you can swap them out. Kai's mech now has those jet boosters. Nia now has the big gun. Oh dude. And you're also encouraged to swap out the arms. You know, low-key, I think I actually prefer this design to the one that's on the front of the box. The bulk of Kai's mech really suits these big, hefty jet engines. And the sleek shoulder turret, it pairs quite well with the light armor of Nia's mech. And the claws just look good right here. I don't know man, I love it. See, the set would have been good as it was. But that additional layer of customization, it's the cherry on top. It makes this a perfect set. It's kind of mind-blowing, isn't it? Every year Ninjago brings out top tier mechs. And you think to yourself, dude, these are perfect. There's no way you could top these designs. And then a set like this comes out, and it's somehow got even better. Ninjago just keeps doing that, perfecting perfection. If that's the case, I can't wait to see what they do in 2027. Yeah, this set might be a highlight of 2026, at least in my opinion. But what do you think? Are you gonna rush to the shops and pick this up right now? I think you should. Let me know your thoughts on this set in the comments below. But that's all for now guys, thanks for watching, happy building, and bye for now. So this set hit the store shelves while I was on holiday in Denmark, and I wanted to buy it as soon as I saw it. But I could buy it when I'm back home. It would just take up too much space in the suitcase. Space that I could use to buy stuff that I could only get in Denmark. I tell you man, it was so hard resisting the urge to buy this.